Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, KABAD. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth.
Right.
Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, 144,000 pushing the truth in diligence and sincerity across the four winds. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites out here again in Frankfurt, preaching and prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom.
Come, man.
And bringing out the truth, breaking down the strongholds of these Amalekites.
Come.
And destroying the faithful, the so-called faithful spirit of these fake-ass Christians.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, because they don't really believe in what the scriptures say. They believe in what their heart says. You know, they don't believe in what the word says. You see how the spirit just changed that? You see that, man?
It's the book of Titus. Salakia. Titus 1:16. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny Him.
And in works they deny Him. They profess that they know the Most High, but in their works they show that they don't. Okay, because they don't do anything that the scriptures say to do. You know, they don't keep the Sabbath according to the lunar calendar. They don't call on the name of YAHAWASHI in the real Hebrew language, in Paleo Hebrew. They don't keep the dietary laws. Okay, they don't keep the grooming laws. They don't do anything, especially they don't keep the laws when it comes to homosexuality. Okay, see, by their works by their mouth they profess that they know Him, but by their works they show that they do not. You see, and that's how you know that this place has to go, man. You know, all of these in Germany is 53% Christian. Okay, and when you bring out the scriptures to them, they say that the first thing they say is the color don't matter. If the color don't matter, then why is it in the Bible then? So the word of God doesn't matter? You know, but go ahead.
Titus 1:16 again. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny Him, being abominable, Salakia, and disobedient.
And abominable and disobedient. Keep going on.
And unto every good work reprobate.
To every good work reprobate. So just like how we got our videos deleted and a strike on our channel, so we can't upload for 1 week.
That's right.
You know, because we're doing the work. We're breaking down these lies and these strongholds. And the Amalekites, they know, man. AHTHAM knows the truth. He knows what's going on. Okay, go ahead. All right.
So book of Ephesians chapter 6, and let me start at 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahawah and the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
You see? And I bet you these two faggots right here, you know, because that's what they are. They're abominations, man. These two, they probably call themselves Christians. Read that one more time. Salakia.
Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world. Job 9:24. Okay? Because who runs this world? Who's in charge of all of the laws? Who's in charge of the monetary system? Who's in charge of the educational system? Who's in charge of the judicial system, the legislation laws? Who sets in place the laws that we must abide by every day on a day-to-day basis?
And they're destroying us, man, because they're indoctrinating our youth, man. You know, what is what you call it? The easiest way to destroy a nation, man? Destroy the youth.
Yeah.
Destroy the seeds, man. Because when they destroy, man, the whole generation are destroyed. Yeah. That's why Israel is so destroyed, because the generation of generations destroyed by
folly, by the so-called music, you know, which is straight up satanic bullshit. Okay, the music is satanic, and it glorifies fornication. It glorifies homosexuality. It glorifies drug usage. Popping the pills, I'm popping the pills. Percocet. It glorifies fucking folliness to keep, first and foremost, Jake destroyed. You know, and you know, AHTHAM, he knows, man. He knows, you know what? He like, we're gonna lose a couple of hours to that bullshit, but we're willing to take that loss. We're willing to take that loss because the ones that fall for that satanic bullshit ass, which is the music industry, they were supposed to fall for it. AHTHAM knows, man. So he knows his people, a slither of his people are going to get it too. You know, just that's why they know that just how they brought out crack. You know, they brought out crack, and it hit their population also. But AHTHA, he's like, I'll take that loss, man, just so I can destroy the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You know, and it's the same way that the Taliban is when you think about it. Because when you over there in Afghanistan and Iraq, they got a suicide bomber. He want to kill you. He'll kill one dude and kill 13 of his own people. He don't give a fuck. AHTHA is the same way. He gonna poison the water and poison everybody in that area just so he can destroy Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. He'll take them losses from his own people, man.
He's a selfish bastard, man.
Yeah, come, man.
Straight up, man. This says best for Jordan Asham, man. He's the bastard, man.
Come, man.
He's selfish ass bastard. Just caring about himself, man. You know, he said like, I love my people, this and third. He's just caring about himself, man.
He only cares about himself.
Unsatisfied. This is Habakkuk 2:10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul.
Thou hast consulted shame to thine house by cutting off many people. You see? And those many people are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who you've cut off.
And even your own people. Man.
And even your own people. You don't care about your own people either. You know? You push wickedness and folly into the whole earth. Okay? But the Lord, God of the Bible, he's saying that he's gonna destroy you, man. Go ahead, Art.
You want to joke?
Yeah, get Job 9:24.
So like, can I keep on reading this one?
Go ahead, finish that.
For the verse 11, for the stone. So like and has sinned against their soul. Verse 11. And for the stone shall cry out the wall, out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that builds the town with blood and establish a city by iniquity.
How was America built? How was America built? It was built off the backs of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That whole land is filled with blood. The whole land of so-called America is filled with blood. You spilled millions and millions of the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Simeon, the tribe of Reuben. You spilled millions of their human body's blood, man, because they are the real humans. Human means dark man, man. Colored man. Yeah. Go ahead, all right.
Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, when, who is he?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You know, get root of all evil. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's why he set up this picture of Cesare Borgia. This picture of Cesare Borgia cover up the ultimate judge. You see? It covered up the ultimate judge. And the ultimate judge is YAHAWASHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Because he's from the tribe of Judah. And he spoke Paleo-Hebrew. Go ahead, Ak.
Let me, 1 Timothy 6:9. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts.
See? And the hurtful lust, foolish and hurtful lust, they that be rich. Rich. That's why when you see these rich people, a lot of them are so perverse with their lust, man. They like weird ass things, man. You know?
Child molesting, man.
Yeah. They're like pedophilia, bestiality, you know, eating babies and shit.
Drinking blood.
Con, man.
Sacrifices.
They do like SDM and what is it, sadomasochistic, you know, BDM, some shit like that. Where they like to be in bondage, man. They like to be beaten.
Yeah. Con.
You know, they like to be dominated by a woman first and foremost. Dominatrix in leather with a mouth thing and a muzzle in their eye and their mouth, man.
Because it's how they call it in German. They call it. Domina, man.
Domina. Yeah, they like that shit, man. They like that shit. They like to be whipped, man. You know? Or you're going to get whipped, AHTHA. You're going to get your ass whipped.
That's right.
You're going to get whipped for real. Okay? You like to get your ass whipped. Well, it just shows you how perverse their lust is, man. You know, what man would want to get his ass whipped, bro? And they like to be cuckolds, man. They like to be cuckolds. They like to see their woman being penetrated by another man and feel helpless, man. You know? That's Esau for you. Shouldn't even say that. You gotta say AHTHA, man.
You say E.
Yeah, the E's and AHTHA, man. The E Nation. You know? They had a show called The V's. You know? And they called the V Nation. You know, but anyways, they are the E Nation, man.
That's right.
Well, let's finish, huh?
1 Timothy 6:9. and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which draw man into destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, man.
So that's that you love the money, that is the root of evil. Okay, because when you're pursuing money, you do anything to get it. You do anything to get that money, to get that power. Money is power in Esau's Adawam's kingdom, man.
And this is what the elite celebrities do, man. All these Israeli celebrities sold their soul, man.
And the funny thing is, these celebrities don't got no power. Only thing they got is a couple of trinkets, man. They have no real power. Adawam has still all the power, man. Because if these celebrities, these so-called black celebrities had power, they can move into their neighborhood and buy up blocks of the neighborhood, man. Why is it that Jay-Z don't buy up blocks in New York and establish his own neighborhood, build up his own community? Why is it that? Because he can't. He's not being allowed to. He can get some houses, some cars,
big house, man.
You know, some bullshit ass iced out chains. You know, which is really what they want you. They want you to be in chains. That's why you see all these rappers with all these chains on their neck, man. They slaves, man. They slaves, and they telling you they slaves to the industry. You know, and anyone that speaks out against that industry, they get destroyed, man. Cat Williams, DMX, Lauryn Hill. You know, Lauryn Hill did a thing called MTV Unplugged, and she was just singing about Israel, man. And after that, you ain't hear shit else from her, because they're like, oh hell no, this bitch is bringing out the truth. She gotta go. You know, they got her for tax evasion.
What's tax evasion?
Like you don't pay your taxes. The soul I'm coming and taking shit from you, bro.
God on your ass,
you know,
man.
She owed millions in taxes, bro.
Damn. But at the end, she paid them, but they just food her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's still their money, man.
Okay, you're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
It just get her to shut the fuck up. Shut up, or we're gonna take everything.
God, like with DMX, man, they dragged him to like with what you call it too, R. Kelly. You know, they demonize him hard too, bro.
God, man. You know, but then you got Harvey Weinstein, who's a known pedophile, man. You got John, what's his name? Epstein?
Yeah, I was thinking of it, Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
And this whole crew, man, Bill Clinton.
Yeah, his
Bill
whole
Clinton,
crew.
Man.
Of the members that wrote on the Lolita Express, the Prostitute Express, man, Lolita, you know. They got a movie called Lolita, man. It's about this little girl, man. She's a prostitute. She wear a choker and shit. Lolita is like a Russian prostitute, man.
Like which we call it too? Like what is it called? 50 Shades of Grey, man. That's what they love, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
They like to be dominated, but anyways, you know, they'll drag a black man through the media, make a 6-part series on Netflix about how he chained women up in the basement, fed them feces and pissed on them. When in actuality, they're the worst ones doing all this perverse shit, man. Where do you think he learned that shit from if he did do it? He learned it from your rituals, man.
And the which we call it, man, the Catholic Church, man. The which we call the so-called high priest,
the Pope.
You know, the Pope. He one of the worst, man.
He's a state. You can see it in his countenance is a fucking devil, man.
I remember one time, man, I saw a video and a chick, like they came to him, brother, worship, really, the Catholics worship men. Because they came on to him, they wanted to kiss the ring, but he was like, pulling the way shit, man. He got mad. He must have
one lady grabbed his hand. The Asian lady, she grabbed his hand. And she wouldn't let it go, and he slapped her, bro. He slapped her hand like he got mad at her. You see it in his countenance, bro. And my thing to you is, would YAHAWASHI be as such?
Nah, what did YAHAWASHI say, man? YAHAWASHI, this chick.
What was that woman who grabbed the arm? Okay, let's get that, man.
This is spirit.
Let's get that, man. Because the Christians, they trusting in man. They trusting in the Pope. They worship the Pope. They bow down and kiss the hand of the Pope, man. When actuality, the popes get voted in. These archbishops ain't shit, man. These people are nothing. They worship the creation more than the creator. So how can you say you love the Lord when you're worshiping the creation of the Lord more than the creator? You know? What does Acts 17:24 say? You know? The Most High don't dwell in temples made with hands. Okay? So first and foremost, you shouldn't be in these Catholic churches, man. The Cathedral of Notre Dame, You know? And it's funny because I was watching something, how quick they went to rebuild this goddamn church. But the Amazon is on fire still and nobody's saying nothing or helping it. You know? Because that's to show you that Esau don't give a goddamn about this earth, man. He don't care about what's going on this earth. All he cares about is monetary gain, power, keeping the masses as goddamn sheep. That's all the thing. That's the only thing that AHTHA cares about, man. That's it. The red Hebrew. That's the only thing that AHTHA cares about is power and confusion, not truth. Is it Matthew or is it Luke?
Right here. This is Luke 8 and let me start at 40. And it came to pass that when Yahushua was returned, the people gladly received him, for they were all waiting for him. And behold, there came a man named Jairus, and he was a ruler of the synagogue. And he fell down at Yahushua's feet and besought him that he would come into his house. For he had one only daughter, about 12 years of age, and she lay dying. But as she went, the people thronged him. And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which has spent all her living upon physicians, neither.
So this woman had an issue of blood. She was bleeding. She had a menstrual cycle pretty much for 12 years, non-stop. Okay, and she went to all the physicians, and she couldn't. Go ahead.
She gave her all the money, man.
Because
they're physicians of no value, man.
They're for physicians of no value. And remember that word that we couldn't find? It was bewitched.
Bewitched.
For a moment. It means for a moment that they keep you in. Remember that word? It came to me later on that night. Bewitched.
You know? Because we looked up sorcerer then.
Yeah, sorcery. But it's bewitched because he bewitched many to believe that he had power.
And this is what AHTHA doing for a short time, man. He thinking he let the whole world believe he got power, man. But he's gonna be utterly destroyed through the HAWAD, man.
Man. That's goddamn right, man. Because he don't care about nothing that's on this earth except for wickedness, right? You know, and the generations of people that have followed under him are the same exact goddamn way, man. They eat everything. They don't care what the fuck it is, man. They eat pig liver, Leberwurst, Wildschwein Leberwurst, man. They eat anything, man. They don't give a shit, man. What it is, rabbits, turtles, ducks. They don't care what it is, man.
Kangaroos, crocodiles.
They don't care, man. They don't care. Salamanders. They eat anything. Catfish.
But at the end, they're gonna eat each other, man.
Cannibalism. They eat them. They eating each other right now.
With the whatchamacallit, what is it? What was it in McDonald's? Human DNA found in there.
Man.
They're like, oh, I love that shit.
And they putting it in and laughing at us eating that shit, man. But go ahead, Salakia, finish that.
Verse 8, Luke 8:44. Came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately the issue of blood stranged.
See? So she believed in Yahawashi so much. It was what she said in her mind, though. It was one instance, I'm thinking Matthew, where she's like, all I need to do is just touch his garment, the hem of his garment, and I shall be healed. You know? Because she believed in Yahawashi so much that she said that all I need to do is touch his garment, and I'm gonna be healed, man. And he and Yahawashi turned around after she touched him, man. He touched me. And he was like, he's sorry. He's like, woman, because of your faith, it is so, man. She didn't even say nothing to him. He knew her thoughts. The Pope don't know no guy's bodies, no person's thoughts, man. The Pope can't heal nobody, man. The Pope is a goddamn devil, man. That's what he is. A devil, a deceiver. The word devil means deceiver. That's what the Pope is. Surrounded?
I had 3 ones, but 9:20 selected. Yeah, I got it right here.
Go ahead,
this is Matthew 9:20. And it says, and behold, a woman which was diseased with an issue of blood 12 years came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. For she said within herself.
Within herself. She didn't say it out loud. She didn't say it to nobody. Go ahead.
If I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole.
She shall be whole. You see? And what did Yahawashi say?
But Yahawashi turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith has made thee whole.
Thy faith has made thee whole. You see? But you got them Catholics worship the Pope. The Pope can't do this, man. The Pope has no power.
There's like this one, who was it? They call him, I forgot, it was like in Argentina or something. John the Baptist, bro. The child molesting priest, man. He got a whole sect, bro. He got a whole housing of people.
Little children. And
yeah. But like undercover, and then they were like, because he got like a big, we say like big house, you know what I'm saying? And then he got rooms, and he said like this child has to come in. And then the what you call it, like a
housemaster?
No, like a woman working there. She took a girl out. She thought like he did some exorcism, but because she had some ectoplasm on her mouth, bro, was sperm, bro, was sperms, man. Straight up, man. I remember I made a video about him, I think 1 year ago, man, or like what, 3/4 of a year, you know what I'm saying?
And in his interview, when I'm talking about how in the video, how the so-called Pope got mad at this lady, you know what his main attraction was while he was out there? He was talking to the children. He was greeting the children, man. And he said he got so mad, he was upset. YAHAWASHI didn't get upset when he was with the people, man. He was amongst the people healing and taking care of the people, man. That's why the Pharisees was like, man, why are you sitting with these publicans, man? Why are you sitting with these normal people? And what did he say? What did he say?
Do they need a physician?
Yeah. The righteous don't need a physician. The sick need a physician, man. So he came for the sick. He came for the people who need saving. You know, and who needs saving in these last days? The elect, because the 2/3 are not going to get it. Go ahead.
Hey, Matthew 18:1. At the same time came the disciple unto YAHAWASHI, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And YAHAWASHI called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. Come, man. See? Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
The same as the greatest of the kingdom of heaven. That's a cut to a lot of things, man. Because you gotta humble yourself like a child in this truth. You know, when you come to serve the Lord, you gotta be as a child, man. Yes, Dad. No, Father. You know what I mean? You gotta be humble as a child, man. An obedient child. You know, because AHTHAM is not that. When you look at AHTHAM's children, they do what the fuck they want. They say what they want, man. You know, I seen families, man, where the children come home at 1300 and they just curse out the parents, bro, because there's no food cooked for them. You 15 years old, man. And you're a girl.
And then your mom working all day, coming home from work, you know what I'm saying? Or taking care of the household, man. You know, waiting for the father to come.
I mean, that's what the mother's supposed to do, but still,
of course.
You know, to go off on their mouth like they do.
But you got them bitch, bro, because you're a shameless dog, man. You should help your mother, man. You should cook when you come home, man.
Yeah.
Your mom, you see mom working, man, the children should support them, man. You know, you're talking shit, man, you're gonna be fucking destroyed, man. Because you got them pride, man.
What precept is that where he did curse of his mother and father shall be
You just look at it, man.
Because it's a precept where it says that if a son or daughter curses his mother or his father,
it's Iraq, man. I can't think of it. I'm just looking at it.
He that curses his mother or father. Look it up right quick. It's in Exodus 21. 17.
21, 16. 21, 17. Book of Exodus 21. So let me Bible show you 20:12. Exodus 20:12. Honor their father and their mother, that their days may be prolonged and be long upon the land which Yahawah their power giveth thee. 21:17. And it says, he that curses his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
Read it again from the top, the first one you read, because that damn demon had my attention.
Exodus 20:12. Honor their father and their mother, that their days may be prolonged, there be long upon the land which Yahawah their power giveth thee.
You see? So honor thy mother and thy father. But when you look at AHTHAM and his seed, AHTHAM don't honor their mother and their father, man. They'll curse their mother and their father out. Shut the F up. I'm on the phone, damn it. You know? I'm not talking to you, Mom. Shut the fuck up. I want this. Why do you have it ready for me? Bruh, you can't do that to Israel, man. You know, but go ahead,
Exodus 21:17. And he that curses his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
He that curses his mother or his father shall surely be put to death. So, AHTHAM is not living by these customs, man. Because he can't, because it's not given unto him. You see?
Like you said, man, like the law is not given unto them, man. So how they can live by it, man, if they're not given to him, you know?
You see?
They're just phonies, man.
Yeah,
just
hypocrites,
phonies.
man.
Just talking about they got the law, but they don't have it, man. What they found the Talmud, man.
And the first thing they say is, "Oh, I'm saved by grace." When you're not even graceful yourself, you're still wicked, man. You're the most perverse being on this planet. You know, when you look at your track record, AHTHAM, all the raping and murdering that you've done on this earth is unbelievable, man. The Lord truly made you perfect, perfectly wicked, man. AHTHAM is a perfect creation of wickedness, man. You know, let's go back to where we was reading. Finish that.
The Luke again?
Yeah, let's finish the Luke with the
Matthew 9:28. Book of Matthew, chapter 9.
It's talking about the Pope, you know?
You mean the which book?
What's going on the Pope, man?
Matthew 9 and 22. But YAHAWASHI turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, "Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith has made thee whole." And the woman was made whole from that hour.
You see? YAHAWASHI knew her thoughts when she didn't even say nothing, man. My man dressed like a woman, man, and with a woman. Looking like a woman, man. He wearing the same pants she got on.
New swag, man. New style, man.
Hey, but it just shows you that these trends is to feminize the men.
And defeminize the woman.
And to defeminize the woman, put the woman in the male spot, and put the man in the female spot.
This is what they want, man. This is what the education pushed on them too, man. Because when you talk to the younger generation, man, this is what these women want. Say like the man can stay at home and watch the children, and the woman working because she got a better career coming, because she got this better, this and this better, man.
And why do you think that's so? Because Esau set it up that way.
They make it even easier for these chicks to get better marks in school, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember I was in school, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like this in the class, man. I was like, raise my arm up all day, bro. This eating my teacher gave me 3, man. You know, gave me a C, and gave this chick that never said something the same mark, and another chick that never said something A, man. How is that possible, man? You know, and that just to see that everything's set up by Esau, man. That he controls all things in this world, man. Under YAHAWASHI, a mighty hand, man.
He made the left and he made the right.
He let them loose right now in this wicked world, man. To rule it.
He let them loose. He gonna put that goddamn dragon back in the cage.
Man.
He gonna put these dragons back in their cages, man.
But hey,
he
like,
gonna put these Neanderthals back in their caves, man.
Kind of like we said, man, to the spirit that he let loose, man. And he gonna rain down on us, Israel, man. He's gonna come down hard on us, you know.
My favorite precept, Deuteronomy 31 and 21.
32. God, I got you.
Because this precept, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Because it's the truth. You know? And it's another one, man. We call them a real foolish nation. A nation that is nothing. To be over thee.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 21. They, let me start at 20.
Go ahead, start at 20.
And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what the end shall be. For they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith.
See, and that's talking about Israel, man.
That's right.
A very forward generation, children of no faith. Because they was trusting in Baal. They was trusting in Ashtaroth.
And it got them golden cow, bro.
You know, they was trusting in that golden calf, Molech, man. You know, when the Lord, YAHAWASHI is the one who saved them, who brought them out of all of their calamities and infirmities and slaveries and oppressions. You know, but they're gonna trust in gods and idols and graven images, man. Go ahead.
Verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not power.
So you made YAHAWASHI angry, man. You made him jealous. And that type of power jealous, man. Because think about it, how you feel when your chick is doing something and you find out, you gotta, your wrath is just a little bit. Imagine what YAHAWASHI's wrath is, his jealousy, man.
He created that.
He created jealousy. So his shit is just beyond beyond the understanding of jealousy, man.
That's right, man.
Go ahead.
Salakia. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those.
Hold on. When you provoke somebody.